Hello, the students of AWMC 11. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Farida Akhtar, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry at the Women's Medical College. Today I am going to take another review class for you. This is from your 4th card and the topic is about digestive juices. First, what is digestion? We all know that digestion is the physiochemical process. I repeat, digestion is the physiochemical process by which complex food materials are broken down into simple absorbable units. And the basic process of digestion is hydrolysis. That means the food materials are broken down with the help of water. And this hydrolysis is catalyzed by the hydrolases groups of enzymes called the digestive enzymes, and these enzymes are found in digestive juices. Then come the topic digestive juices. Digestive juices are secretion of accessory digestive organs that contain digestive enzymes, that mean hydrolases enzymes and or other substances that facilitate the digestive process. Common digestive juices are saliva, gastric juice, pancreatic juice, bile and Succus entericus. Now come their source and pH. Saliva comes from salivary gland and pH is 6 to 7. Gastric juice comes from gastric glands and pH is 1 to 3.5. Pancreatic juice comes from exocrine portion of pancreas and its pH is 8 to 8.3. Then bile comes from liver and the pH is 7.8. Then last one is the Succus entericus, comes from small intestinal mucosa and its pH is 7.5. Now come the question, what do you mean by absorption? Absorption is the process by which end products of digestion, water, electrolytes, minerals and vitamins pass through intestinal epithelium to enter into blood or lymph. And this absorption is done by active transport process and diffusion process. Now come the individual digestive juices. First come the saliva, and the components of saliva are mucus, amylolytic enzymes like salivary amylase, lipolytic enzyme like lingual lipase. You already know that amylolytic enzyme means the enzymes helps in digestion and absorption of carbohydrate, and lipolytic enzymes the enzymes that helps in digestion and absorption of lipid. Then what is the function of saliva? Saliva have mechanical function, digestive function and maintenance of oral hygiene. First come the mechanical function of saliva. Saliva helps in speech and taste. It also helps in mastication of food, bolus formation and swallowing of food. It also helps the cleaning of oral cavity by its flow and production of oral mucosa by mucus. Then the digestive function of saliva. Salivary amylase digests starch to maltose and maltotriose. Lingual lipase helps in fat digestion. Then come the gastric juice, and the components of gastric juice with their function is a very important written question. What are the components of gastric juice? They are the mucus, gastric hydrochloric acid, intrinsic factor of Cassel, proteolytic enzymes like pepsin, lipolytic enzymes like gastric lipase. Then what are the function of gastric juice? Its main function is to maintenance of optimum acidic pH for pepsin activity. Then gastric hydrochloric acid and pepsin together help in protein digestion and gastric lipase helps in fat digestion. Then gastric juice also helps in protection of gastroduodenal mucosa from acid peptic digestion by the mucosal bicarbonate barrier. This is the question, viva question, how the gastric juice protects the stomach from autodigestion. Then another function of gastric juice is it helps in iron absorption by gastric hydrochloric acid, and it also helps in absorption of vitamin B12 by intrinsic factor of Cassel. Gastric juice also have bactericidal action. Then come the pancreatic juice. We know that the digestive function of pancreatic juice is mainly the exocrine portion of pancreas. And the components of pancreatic juices are bicarbonate ion, co-lipase, pancreatic hydrolases like amylolytic enzyme, pancreatic amylase, lipolytic enzyme like pancreatic lipase, cholesterol esterase, phospholipase A2, then proteolytic enzyme like trypsin, chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidase, elastase, collagenase. Then nucleases are the ribonucleases and deoxyribonucleases. Then what is the function of pancreatic juice? That is the exocrine function of pancreas. Number 1, it helps in neutralization of acid chyme that enters into the duodenum from stomach by the bicarbonate content of pancreatic juice. These provide optimum pH in the intestine for the activity of pancreatic enzymes. Number 2, pancreatic juice helps in digestion of carbohydrate, protein, fat, nucleic acid and cholesterol ester by its constituent digestive juice enzymes. Then bile. What is the component of bile? Component of bile are bile salts, bile pigments like bilirubin, cholesterol ester and phospholipid like lecithin. Then what is the function of bile? Bile salts of bile help in fat digestion by emulsification of fat. So, bile is a digestive juice though it has no digestive enzyme. Important Viva question. Bile salts of bile help in the absorption of fat and other lipids. Bile serves as a media for excretion of bile pigment like bilirubin and cholesterol, GRAS, etc. Then comes about Succus entericus, and the components of Succus entericus are enterokinase. Hydrolases of Succus entericus are amylolytic enzyme like maltase, sucrase, lactase, alpha limit dextrinase, and the proteolytic enzymes are aminopeptidase, dipeptidase and tripeptidase. What is the function of Succus entericus? Activation of trypsinogen to trypsin by enterokinase, and it also helps in carbohydrate and protein digestion. Then come another important written question. What is the mechanism of hydrochloric acid secretion in gastric juice? Hydrochloric acid is secreted by the parietal cell of gastric gland by active process. Within the cell, carbon dioxide is hydrated by carbonic anhydrase to carbonic acid, which is then dissociated to hydrogen ion and bicarbonate ion. Hydrogen ion is then secreted to gastric lumen actively by hydrogen ATPase called proton pump, and bicarbonate ion is absorbed to blood in exchange of chloride ion, which subsequently diffuse to gastric lumen and combined with hydrogen ion to form hydrochloric acid. Then what is the function of gastric hydrochloric acid? It helps in activation of pepsinogen to pepsin. It also helps to maintain the optimum pH, that is 1.5 to 2 for pepsin activity. Gastric hydrochloric acid also helps in denaturation of protein to facilitate protein digestion. It also helps to reduce the ferric iron to ferrous form to enhance the iron absorption. It also sterilizes the upper GIT by bactericidal action. Then how this digestive juice secretion is controlled? Digestive juice secretion is regulated by nervous factor and hormonal factors like gut hormones. The important hormonal factors are gastrin, cholecystokinin, secretin, somatostatin, gastric inhibitory peptide, vasoactive intestinal peptide. First come the gastrin. Gastrin arises from G cell of stomach and it stimulates the gastric acid secretion. Then cholecystokinin arises from duodenum and jejunum and it stimulates the enzyme-rich pancreatic secretion. It also decreases the gastric acid secretion. Then come the secretin. Secretin also arises from duodenum and jejunum. It stimulates the bicarbonate-rich pancreatic secretion. It also decreases gastric acid secretion. Then somatostatin comes from D cells of GIT. It inhibits the gastrin and gastric acid secretion. Then gastric inhibitory peptide arises from duodenum and jejunum. It inhibits the gastric acid secretion. Then vasoactive intestinal peptide comes from nerve endings of GIT. It also increases the pancreatic secretion and decreases the gastric secretion. These gut hormones are also called local hormones of GIT. There may be another viva question. What are the local hormones that increase the gastric acid secretion and what are the local hormones that inhibit the gastric acid secretion? This is all about the digestive juice. Next day we will start the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and lipid. Thank you.